Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we are going to be removing the rest of the Splat hair color out of my hair. If you've not seen that video I will leave it linked up here. I did Valentine's Day hair color and it was absolutely gorgeous. In my last video, we tried a new product. This is fading shampoo. It's basically a vitamin C treatment in a bottle. I absolutely loved this. It worked incredible. So if you have not seen that video, definitely go check it out. I will leave a link to it up there for you guys in case you guys want to go watch it. Up here. I'll leave a link up here in case you guys want to go watch it. So this is what we're left with. Here's the pink side. It's fading absolutely stunning. It took a lot of the color out. Here's the red side. If you even want to call it red anymore, it's very, very, very light and faded. I just want to say I got so many comments. I would say like hundreds of comments on the videos of me dyeing my hair with Splat saying like, you're never going to get that out of your hair. That's going to be in there for years. I hope you like the color because you're stuck with it forever. Splat is fabric dye. Splat is carpet dye. It's never coming out of your hair. And I'm just sitting there laughing like, like laughing, because if you think I'm going to put something on my hair that is not going to come out, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I have learned my lesson. I do test strands with every single hair color I use now before I put it on my hair to make sure I am able to get it out in some way, shape, or form. And like I said in that video, if you don't like Splat, then you don't have to dye your hair with it. I don't have a problem with Splat, which is why I dyed my hair with it. So that's literally it. If you don't like something, don't use it on your hair. You know what I mean? It's literally that simple. The rumors and stuff is actually insane and drove me a little bit crazy, but at the end of the day, I'm sitting there laughing because everybody who said something is about to look really stupid. So with that being said, if you're one of those people, go ahead and grab some popcorn and stay tuned because I'm about to show you how you can get Splat out of your hair, and I'm about to be blonde in literally 0.2 seconds. So if you didn't think that I was capable of getting Splat out of my hair, what are you doing here? Y'all should know me better than that. Every single hair color line I've ever found has shades within their line that are almost impossible to remove. I'm not gonna say impossible, but almost impossible. And Splat is no different than that. They have colors that are a lot more difficult to remove. So does Iro like we've seen. So does Adore like we've seen. I can't think of one hair dye line that does not have specific shades within their hair color spectrum that don't come out of the hair. With that being said, I used 3 shades that I know come out of the hair very easily because I wanted to test them to make sure they came out of the hair. So some shades come out easily, some shades don't come out easily, just like every other hair dye brand out there on the market. Okay, little disclaimer, I have been having pent up frustration for the past few weeks, so I needed to get that off my chest. Now let's go ahead and remove this color and I will show you guys how I'm going to be back to a bright, beautiful blonde in literally minutes. This pink color, we used Midnight Magenta. Highly recommend that shade. It is so beautiful, so vibrant. It lasts quite a while and it is so easy to remove out of your hair. So for this side, I am using Color Fix by Argan Oil. This is for semi-permanent hair color specifically. If you do use Color Oops or you use an argan oil color thing that is for demi-permanent and permanent, the pink will go purple. Like I said, I did test strands. So this is what you're going to want to use to get out Midnight Magenta, or you can use a bleach-based color remover. Any bleach-based color remover will work. Literally all of them. Color Oops has a color remover. Schwarzkopf Matrix. Like there are so many different color removers that you could use and it would get this pink out. You could also mix up a toner, like a permanent toner in Developer. That would get the pink out within minutes. So this is what we're going to be using on this side of my hair today. It's just the most gentle. Like a bleach-based color remover would work, but this is way more gentle on the hair than a bleach-based color remover. I also have a lot of roots, you guys. I've been working on these bad boys and growing them out, and I really do not want to lift them. This will lift your roots. So today I'm going to switch out the developer. It comes with this developer right here. I don't know what volume this is, but I'm gonna switch this out for 0 lift in hopes that it does not lift my regrowth. There is no guarantee. This could still lift my roots and I am okay with that. I've accepted that. I wasn't committed to growing out my roots for a year or whatever. I was just kind of growing them out as long as I wanted to. So if this does wind up lifting my roots, it's really not that big of a deal. I'll just go back, bleach my roots, and then we can have fun with some more colors. So I am going to throw this out and I'm gonna use this. If you don't have roots, there's no reason for you not to use this. So if you're not in the situation I'm in, I would just say mix up the whole kit. You don't got to worry about replacing the developer. We're going to test today and see if the 0 volume works at not lifting my roots. So we're going to use that on the pink and on the residual purple. On the red side, we are going to be using Color Oops. This Color Oops is my favorite hair color remover ever. You guys know that. Everybody hates the way it smells. I've become so accustomed and adapt to it. It really doesn't bother me anymore. I know a lot of people really do not like the smell, but the more you use it, the more you become adapted to it and it doesn't bother you anymore. So I would say stick it out, keep using it, and eventually you won't even think twice about it. So this is what we're going to be using on the red side, if you even want to call it that. I really don't have much red left in there, but if you do use a bleach-based color remover on the red, it's not going to get it out. I tried it, like I said, I did test strands. Color Oops got the red out in literal seconds, and I tested all of these on brand new swatches, like never been washed, never been faded hair color. Here is the Midnight Tanzanite color I did a test strand on. This is like very vivid, freshly dyed, never washed. It came out just fine. I have a whole bunch of swatches here, you guys. So many swatches that I've done where the color is fresh, vibrant, and it still pulls the color within seconds. So we're gonna use this on this side of my head, and then everything else we're gonna use the Argan Color Fix. I'm probably gonna apply the Color Oops first on the red side because I'm not worried about the Color Oops damaging my hair. I'm not worried about it like causing a lot of damage or making my hair fall out. I might have to do it in sections where we apply the Color Oops, I rinse that out, and then we go in with the pink and purple, just because this is gonna work so fast. I want to make sure to not damage my hair any more than it needs, like, you know, just to get the color out. So we're gonna do this today. Let's hope we have hair left on my head. I have full faith in myself that everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna be platinum blonde. I trust myself. So let's go ahead and mix up the Color Oops and mix up the Argan Color Fix and section off my hair and start applying this bad boy now that I am so long-winded and I can't shut up. Just gonna dump this in here. I did test 2 other Splat red shades before I chose which one I wanted to use on myself. And the 2 shades that I tried, I don't remember the shade names, but like I said, I tried 3 different red shades from Splat. 2 of them lifted a lot, but they went like a lighter pink shade. They still faded significantly. I think if you faded them out and then did a color remover, it would probably remove them. But it faded to like a really light pink color. And this one came out immediately. This is Midnight Ruby. It's such a beautiful pink-based red. I absolutely love the Midnight collection. Midnight Ruby, Midnight Magenta, Midnight Tanzanite, they all come out very easily. So there's the Color Oops mixed up. I have this bottle here. I'm going to mix up the Color Fix in. So the Color Fix comes with 2 bottles, so you can do 2 applications. I'm gonna use both bottles. This is mixed up equal parts, so I'm doing 4 ounces of the color, and then this comes with 4 ounces of developer, but because I'm not using the developer, I'm gonna go ahead and pour in 4 ounces of the Zero Lift developer. Swig a monster for good luck. We are back with sectioned off hair. Let's go in with Color Oops first because, like I said, I'm not worried about this damaging my hair or lifting my roots. It's going to take a little bit longer to remove the red. The pink is going to happen within seconds. So I want to make sure I don't lift my roots. It's not on there a long time, and it's going to happen a lot quicker than the Color Oops will. All right, here we go, y'all. We might actually see this happen because when I tested this on a strand, it literally removed this color within a minute. The Color Oops worked on the vibrant neon red. So I would not be surprised if we see this happen a little bit quicker than the typical like 20 to 30 minutes with Color Oops. I will be applying heat on this half of my head if I have to. I honestly don't even think I'm gonna need to because it's gonna work so fast. But if I need to hit it with a blow dryer real quick, I'll do that. But we'll see. It might honestly be lifted by the time I get like the rest of the pink applied. I am also brushing the Color Oops through my hair to make sure it's thoroughly saturated. All right, we have the Color Oops side applied. Let's mix up the Argan. So we're gonna see this happen really, really quick, starting in that bang area. Here we go in with the pink. I am gonna try and keep it off my roots. Maybe just let it touch my roots the last few minutes, just in case. This stuff smells very strong, by the way, if you did not know. It smells very strong, like ammonia and like permanent dye. Just a heads up, takes your breath away a little bit. This might take a little bit longer to work because I did switch out the developer to a Zero Lift. Typically Zero Lift just takes a little bit longer to kick the color out. Sorry, it's burning my eyes and I'm coughing. But this stuff works. I'm already seeing the purple disappear. Maybe it won't take as long. I thought it would take a little bit longer because the Zero Lift obviously isn't like 20 volume or something, but I'm already seeing the pink disappear. See, so I'm gonna have to rinse out the pink side before I can rinse out the Color Oops side. Ooh. This is burning my eyes so bad. If you use this, Make sure you're cracking open a friggin' window. This side is also applied. I combed it through really well, so I'm literally gonna rinse this side in a couple of minutes. It's literally, I could rinse it right now. So I'm just going to tie this up out of the way and then rinse it out, wash my hair really, really good, and then I'll be back to show you guys the finished result. I am going to rinse this, then hit this with heat. So this is probably gonna process like 20 minutes under heat. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this side off first, so that way I don't have to worry about stressing about the color oops coming off. I'm gonna go ahead and hit my roots now too, because the midnight did stain like my root color. So I wanna hit that too. All right, I'm gonna let this sit like 5 minutes. Wash this side, then let the color oops side sit, and I will be right back to show you guys the finished results. But as you can see, I'm gonna be blonde. Ya bitch will be blonde. Don't try me. Don't try it. All right, we are back. Here is the finished result. As you can see, I am as bright as I was before I did the splat hair color. I am extremely happy with the results. I can't even say I'm surprised with the results because, well, I knew that it would come out of my hair. But I hope you guys are surprised with the results. So yeah, splat can in fact come out of your hair, even though people will die on the hill that it'll never come out of your hair and it'll be there forever and never, 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 never. Splat can come out of your hair. It just depends on what shades you use. And I made sure to use shades that I knew came out of my hair. And I suggest all of you guys do the same, not just with splat, but with any hair color you put on your hair. If you're somebody who likes to change your hair often, like you guys know, I like to change my hair a lot, which is exactly why I make sure the color I'm putting on my hair does come out easily. So if you're somebody like me who likes to change your hair every other week, we like to switch it up a lot, I would definitely recommend buying some test strands, Google test strands, purchase some, and swatch the colors and try and remove them so that way you know if they come out of the hair, because there are definitely shades out there in the world that do not like to come out of the hair. Hope that helps if you used any of the shades mentioned. It did lift my roots a little bit. You guys can see it's like golden right there. I'm not really worried about it. It's not worth me bleaching my roots over that. I actually kind of like how it lifted my roots a little bit. Let me see if you guys can see that. Can you guys see? It's a little bit more golden than it was before, but I honestly don't think it's noticeable enough for me to have to bleach my whole roots. I'm just going to continue to let my hair grow out and see what happens. Again, if I want to bleach it in a month or two or tomorrow, I can, but I'm glad it didn't ruin my regrowth enough for me to feel like I needed to bleach it. Thankfully, like you saw, I only had to leave it on for like a couple minutes, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. I will leave a link to the argan oil color remover as well as a color oops in the description down below in case you guys want to try it for yourself. I hope this video is educational for you guys and it helps you in some way. And just a reminder, please be nice to people because holy cow, the internet is a crazy place and a very mean place. And yeah, just be nice. And just because you wouldn't use something doesn't mean I wouldn't use it, and you shouldn't tell people what they should and should not do with their hair or with their bodies for that point. So also try not to spread misinformation. Like rumors really do have an impact on people. So yeah, I would say maybe fact check the things that you say. Even though I'm saying all this, I know it literally won't matter. Like I'll say this, be nicer to people, try not to spread misinformation, but people will just, you know what I mean, do what they want to do anyway. So anyway, have a good day. I got the splat out of my hair. Hopefully it helps you. If you want to get splat out of your hair, like I said, I recommend doing test strand before putting color on your hair to know if it comes out easily or not. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.